OG smoked up. Mira. Oh,
Good
he's
start.
dead.
Ravage.
The Ravage onto 3 though.
Any blood grenades?
Mira gets slowed by the power shot. Remember, that was added. More mechanics needed.
Yep. Collapse dropping very low.
I know it's a little early. Do you think this is a Maelstrom game for Mr. Yuragi? As the power shot is there. Ceb gets the kill. 2-0 OG start. Is there a point where you want to leave Wisper alone as rebound again? Trying to get this kill onto Yatoro. He gets really low, but the Centaur stomp helps them turn it around onto Ari instead.
You could look to go mid if BZM gets 6, or play top, collapse, root it up. It's not a kill.
Yeah, nice job there. Ceb.
Onto Yuragi.
Yep, knowing that he's alone. Blood grenade is there. Crush to follow. This should be a freebie, and Larl will get it. Good duration of time. Feels like they need to get something out of it as Yatoro.
Not 6
Great pounce
yet.
onto the high ground.
Blood grenade.
Get Timber Chain slowed down now by the power shot. Will Dark Pact it off. Shackle not going to connect, but doesn't have pounce for another 10 seconds, so it feels like they should be able to get this. And the Timber Chain from Wisper finishes the job as BZM with his first Rolling Thunder of the game, but won't really turn into much. Has the Orb of Corrosion. As BZM is going to spot Miposhka. Rebound not going to hit. As Ari getting pretty low. The Pine Cone continue to do a lot of damage. Impetus not going to be enough. And Miposhka takes a tumble.
As it looked like, at least Spirit were going to play there for a while. Okay, Ceb taking some pressure, but we're already
Collapse.
here.
He's
Yuragi.
spotted, going to be slowed down. Can't hit with the whirling axes right in your face. Rebound's going to connect
Power
as well.
shot.
Mira doing a nice job of getting that impale, but Collapse is just overwhelmed.
To defend, Mira. Gets
He
the
is
courier.
spotted. Ooh, just in time with that shackle. Canceling the TP. Now Mira on the run of his life. Just wants to waste as much time as possible.
Yep.
It's going to be slowed again by the power shot.
Another spell that is gaining a lot of different mechanics.
Yep.
Higher range, more damage, slow.
Yuragi, though, on that Troll Warlord.
Dark Pact
Yatoro
used.
spotted out. Chakram is there. He gets the Shadow Dance out,
They
but
got
they have
him.
so much AoE. BZM popping that Rolling Thunder just in case there was any sort of retaliation from Team
Rune?
Illusion will be snagged by BZM, who's in Viz, gets a nice swashbuckle off. Larl spotted, shackle onto
Doesn't
the
matter.
tomato. My goodness. Okay. They have the vision. Ari spots it. Oh, they're going to get the shackle. Not going to fully latch, but they have the
Oh, he's
stun.
on the low
Oh,
ground.
the Slardar on the low
Got
ground,
him.
but Collapse still is taken out thanks to the ultra mobility that comes with the lineup of OG.
Ooh, Mr. Ceb.
Ceb Hex just before he was going through the gate. And now will be food for Team Spirit. As Collapse comes in to crush the ground. Collapse will go in with the crush onto Ari, but he rebounds
Good rebound.
very far away.
Yep.
And the whirling axes in a disengage maneuver from OG. Ceb sacrificing himself to the gods.
The minus
Wisper.
armor and stuns. Wisper is alone.
Ooh, blinks and actually, unknowing to him, dodges the crush initially, but they have way too much damage. Ari trying to help out the rebound, but it's a
They
little bit
cancel the
too
team. This
late.
fight's over. Yatoro has an Aghanim Scepter now coming out on courier. Collapse.
Collapse. He was initiated on, but he's fine just trying to fight. Never mind, we'll TP.
Oh, first hit root, baby.
Instant root from Yuragi.
Somewhere. With the roll.
Rolling Thunder. Ari's there to wait.
Nice shackle.
Shackle's going to connect.
Oh,
The
down
heals
Mira
come out,
too.
and they're actually going to be able to take out Mira first, and then Larl after. Yatoro, all he can do is Shadow Dance away.
He has to be careful if they catch him out of
He
guard.
does. He's going to get hexed. Initiated on, bursted down. He is dead, and just like that 5 versus 4 is BZM wants to go in deep. You can see Mira literally invulnerable because of
the
that shard. Yuragi getting really low, has to pop the ult, and it's all for a line. It gets
Ravage.
a triple impale. Even the grave applied to Mira, literally unkillable. Now he's draining everybody's mana. They lose the dazzle though, as Yatoro continuing to fight.
Good shackle.
Wants to try to take
Force.
out Yuragi. The impale was there. Collapse finishes the job. And now Ceb looks to be next on the list. Double kill for Collapse. BZM gets to the high ground.
And it.
Yes, they did. He's getting really low. Yatoro might be just waiting to try to steal. He's going to pounce in at a perfect time.
okay,
But
Yuragi got
Yuragi
it.
gets the Aegis to pounce back out.
Easy
Yatoro, he took the cheese. A beautiful Rolling Thunder onto several heroes, along with Yatoro actually trying to right-click Ari, but he's going to reroute his entire attacking mechanism to the bottom. Looks like he's actually just going to run away as Miposhka will be taken out thanks to the Unleash. Yuragi wants to chase Yatoro,
Yatoro's
who's
out of mana.
completely out of mana. Nice block from BZM, pops the cheese, slowed down, and brought down. so he uses the cheese and then dies. A really good attempt from Team Spirit as Miposhka.
What the hell? Kill this man.
Yeah, very difficult kill for Ari.
Oh, just Doinky Doinky.
Yeah, but now Wisper and company will come firsted. But they're going to try to turn this around to collapse. He pops his BKB. Chakram was there as Wisper now trying to run away because they've lost both supports on the side of OG.
Yeah. It's everything right now.
Yeah, they are very spread out. They actually spot collapse. He's going to have to pop his BKB, focusing all his efforts on Ceb. But you can see he is overwhelmed completely,
Roots,
trying to TP out. Ambitious play brought down. Quite.
There's
Impetus doing quite
nice
a bit.
bounce
BZM able to get a couple procs onto the Slark, but I think now that the Aegis is gone, this is tough to continue. Impale onto 2. Gale to try to counter forces. BZM not able to get a connection onto Yatoro because he popped his BKB. Trying to use... Okay, Yuragi gets force staff to the other side. There's the buyback onto the Slardar. Whirling axes continue to fly. Yuragi has to pop the BKB, and now OG, they've lost Ceb, attempting to TP out. Yuragi is fine. And if everybody else gets out for OG, that's not that bad. But Wisper, that Impale through the trees. Still has some mana, but now that he has been spotted, he will be destroyed. Yeah, fighting in the pit also can be pretty scary. Yuragi finds Miposhka, gonna find himself a Slark as well. Already the Shadow Dance pop from Yatoro. Mana Drain coming out from the sideline as Collapse focusing on Ari. That is gonna be the first death. It's gonna be a trade for Miposhka. But Mira gets destroyed by BZM. The Rolling Thunder continuing on. Yatoro onto the high ground right now. Maybe gets spotted there by the... not quite able to make that connection.
I think you just give it to Wisper. Full stacks, like against Slardar and like a physical line.
Yuragi, that's the Solar Crest.
Oh, Ceb is looking and cooking. Here's Wisper.
Mira initiated on. Larl, does he go for the grave? Not going to risk it for the biscuit. 80 seconds of a lion dead.
A lot of discipline. Still have 2 minutes on the Aegis.
Oh, the crush initiation. This time it is on Yuragi. That is the Aegis, basically for free.
Very crisp play from Spirit. Mindbreaker silence with the bash.
Yep. Yatoro not too scared as the Gale Force will force
the Fury for Scotty.
Oh, double
nice
crush coming out from Collapse. Destroys Ceb. Not able to get back in this game. That's 70 seconds. Death timer. As Yatoro will find Yuragi again. We'll pop the Manta, so dispel number 1. Does OG actually want to stick around here? That's really very ambitious. The Whirling Axe is continuing, but that's the Hex and the destruction of Yuragi sticking around despite it being 4 versus 5. Rolling Thunder for BZM. He's just going to get the hell out of dodge. Unfortunately for Ari, won't be so lucky. And boom time is there, but it's not going to do a whole lot.
Yatoro.
4 dead, basically for nothing. Might have a fight here. Smokes
in the front. Wisper.
Initiation to start with the burst damage. Not enough to take out the Timber Saw, so Whisper's going to be fine. Mira, in the meantime, is not invulnerable this time around. So just like that, it's a 5 versus 4 as OG want to continue on. Flamethrower activated. Hex onto the Slardar. He gets destroyed as well. Does have this buyback as a grave on top of Larl, but you can see the shard applied to him by Yatoro. Not going to be enough. Double kill for Wisper.
Oh, can he get out?
And Yatoro gets bashed up. Wisper is there. Continuing on. Gets silenced.
BKB.
Has to pop his BKB. Pounce away. Attempted TP.
He bashed him.
First hit from Ari. Very fortunate for OG fans. And just like that, it's a 4 for nothing. That's not a good sign.
Oh, finger ringer.
Lots of burst, but will survive BZM with a counter initiation. Beautiful Rolling Thunder and the Gale Force using conjunction. And the rebound onto 2. Already they've taken out Mira. As Ari's right click's now silenced while in this Unleash form. They're going to be able to take out Miposhka, so both supports dead. Nice stun onto Yatoro. He's going to pop the BKB, onto applying all his sights onto the Timber Saw, but the kaboom goes off. He gets off his BKB, uses the refresher. No, that's just kidding. It's still dead, isn't it? Saw something very green on him. We'll just ignore that for now. Yatoro getting bashed up, getting very low on mana as well. He's going to get bashed again inside the BKB. Brought down eventually. No buyback for Yatoro. Getting up the stacks of Fervor. The Hex now onto Miposhka. He's going to get rebounded on the crush to follow. Collapse trying to keep this game alive. Yuragi pops the BKB. Doing some damage to Collapse, but again, he has that Aghanim Scepter as BZM is forced out during the Rolling Thunder. This is a 5 versus 4 that OG are retreating in. The finger onto one. Oh my god, Yuragi is bursted down from full. Collapse continuing on the Gale Force used again.
No
Collapse.
way.
Kaboom goes out, but he's saved by the Dazzle. Collapse stays alive, and Wisper impaled, and Impetus done from Miposhka. Double kill. Buyback now from Yuragi.
On a lot of heroes, but not Yuragi.
Now look at that HP pool on Collapse. They find Miposhka, bursted, 2 minutes, no buyback at all, just like that 5 versus 4 Larl. Trying to, well, he thought he was going to try to TP out there, but pops the BKB. He is bursted as well. He does have his buyback though as Yatoro. Shadow Dance up, pops the BKB, trying to get away, but Collapse is the one taking the brunt of the damage from Yuragi. And OG getting everything out of this. The bash again, finding Yatoro. He's going to pop the refresher. Another Shadow Dance, BKB, TP.
Bash!
No.
I don't even know if they could hit him.
They can't.
It goes maybe ulti.
Test the Roche itself. Can they put the items in their inventory fast enough? Collect the items, run away. On the high ground, waiting as Wisper gets initiated. Look at the Impetus, destroys him. Buys back though instantly. Yuragi now.
Yatoro?
Bash onto Yatoro. Nice 4-step. He's gonna pop his BKB. Getting bashed again. Double 4-step, double pounce, double everything.
Miposhka?
BZM and Miposhka. This would be, it is just a support, but this would be essentially Collapse. Collapse, bashed up, rebound is there.
Bashed again?
He is dead.
Nice try moving.
Buyback still intact for him. All right, they're gonna go for the Megas now. BZM with the Rolling Thunder onto line. Nicely done with the Grave from Larl, keeping his Lion alive. Yeah, they're going to be able to clean up the Lion finally.
Lots of
as BZM. Oh, Yatoro actually gets bursted somehow. Does have his buyback still intact, though, as the tier 3 is dead. Miposhka already popped the BKB. There's the Poison Touch Hex from Larl, the initiation from Collapse. Cheese is popped for Ari to keep him alive as Yuragi gets off the battle trance. There you see the neutral, actually quite useless implementation of that onto Troll as he is taking Impetus left, right, and center. Age is finally consumed as the buyback from Yatoro is there. Bash from the Swashbuckle, but look at the damage applied to Yuragi. Able to get away thanks to all the dispels and the 4 staffs as well. Doesn't look like that he's going to be taken out a second time.
That may think about it. They are smoked.
Collapse. Okay, Yuragi going for the Mega Creeps, and they should be able to get it. Indeed they do, pretty much unscathed.
Ari just doesn't care.
Yeah, he tanks up the Finger of Death as there's the Mega Creeps for OG. Doesn't really mean, I mean, it's good to have, but it doesn't mean GG quite yet. Pounce from Yatoro, trying to finish off the job onto Ceb. Does so successfully. No buyback for him as Yuragi getting gone on, and now the battle trance. There's the neutral item activating during the ult uselessly again. And he's kited into death. Gem drops to the deck.
I mean, all of them got it from Roach, right? Like 3 of them.
Maybe they'll just leave it for Spirit.
You were thinking of a joke there, weren't you?
No, okay, they're trying to bring him to the lower. They do successfully, but the Grave is applied to him. But it feels like this is inevitable that he will drop. Does have his buyback though, and obviously still in the base.
There we go.
So 1 tier 4 remains.
Ari.
Initiation from Yatoro. There's the buyback from Collapse. They destroy Mira right at the start. No buyback for him. And now Yatoro trying to kite them a bit.
Nice Abyssal.
And they actually kill off Larl before he can get off any spells. He has his buyback intact though. As the damage is being applied to Collapse right now, Larl buys back into the game, gets off the Grave, but again, they're going to initiate on top of the Dazzle, but it looks like Ari's the one to drop, but that's the dieback finally coming out on Larl. They focus him down, and there's not much now that Team Spirit can do to delay this any longer. The buybacks come through for OG. Ancient is exposed. Double kill for BZM. Trying to take out Slark. Yatoro gets dropped like he's hot. And finally, game 1 ends. OG win. Means they're still alive.
OG can still do it. If they can do this again in the second game, they're actually going to stay alive and force a tiebreaker.